see her through the glass and I could see her kind of vibing like this. Like she's listening to the music and she's vibing. And on my mind, I'm just like, okay, wait till my number get called. When my number got called, bro, and she just went like, I couldn't get to the second track because she kept running it back.
I'm done. I literally got chills.
We sound crazy.
He is one half of the duo Louis York and an award-winning songwriter.
Yes, sir. It's Claude Kelly.
He is award-winning songwriter and other half of the dynamic duo Louis York.
What's up, y'all? It's Chuck Harmony.
Music executive and Renaissance man.
Hey, it's Billionaire.
Music aficionado.
What's up? It's Timon Bacon from Macon.
We Sound Crazy is your official backstage pass to all things music and culture.
On tonight's episode of We Sound Crazy, we're talking with the legendary Mr. Darkchild, Rodney Jerkins.
Welcome to another week of We Sound Crazy. Billionaires in the building.
Claude Kelly is in the building.
Chuck Harmony is in the building.
Bacon from Macon is glad to be in the building.
My God. Do you see that?
My God. Hold on. Why you glad to be in the building, Timon?
Because, I mean, we got a bona fide legend.
Yes. Mastermind.
Because we was talking about it earlier. We throw that word around too much.
Way too loosely.
But we talk about CVS receipts.
Oh no, this is like CVS, Walgreens. It's a long list
Rite Aid,
Costco, all of it.
Sam's.
So we got my brother who's a multi-Grammy Award winner, songwriter, producer, entrepreneur. Now this is the receipts right here.
Drop them.
Responsible for over 170 million record songs.
That's old, Phil. That's like, just so you know, that bio and that first line is from 2003.
He's like, please expand.
So wait, we just gonna go north of 200 million at this point. But people, he's worked with everybody. This list of people is insane.
Everybody.
Michael Jackson, who you just heard, Brandy, Jennifer Lopez, Whitney, Mary J. Blige, Britney Spears, Cher, Janet, Destiny's Child, Beyonce, Pussycat Dolls. It's too many to name.
Too many.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. The one and only Rodney Darkchild Jerkins is in the building.
Darkchild now.
That's the first thing you said when I met you.
So you know it's real.
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is because listen,
We're
gonna give you your flowers today, homie.
Man, that's crazy.
Because you are 100% deserving, but it's not just about talking, it's about the action. Like you have literally been the soundtrack to our lives for a good chunk of time now. We got to reflect on that and just hear your perspective on stuff. But we're happy to have you, man.
No, I'm happy to be here. Appreciate it.
So we kicked it off with "You Rock My World," Michael Jackson.
A Michael Jackson classic.
Yeah.
And you were kind of whispering to me as I was playing, like, yo, I gotta tell you how this melody came out. And you were talking about.
Oh yeah.
So
it was just the whole how I did the song of, you know, I really went in the studio with the mindset that day to. I was already doing like a lot of four on the floor stuff. Mm-hmm. You know, Boy's Mind is four on the floor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The hook on Say My Name is four on the floor. Like I was already doing that a lot, but it's a different type of four on the floor when you think of like disco music. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, if I could kind of embody some of the disco elements at a slower tempo, right, and give Mike some church hump.
That's what it is.
And so it kind of started with that, and then. We always worked as a team, and we were working on Michael was, just the dopest team in the world, in my opinion. It was myself, LaShawn Daniels, my brother Fred, Nora Payne. Mm-hmm. I had John Marie, Horvat in the studio mixing rough demos.
John Marie, man.
I had Harvey Mason and Paul Foley on Pro Tools. It was just so bananas. What made it so crazy is that there was an unlimited resources. Like there was no budget. So Michael,
no budget.
There was no budget.
No budget. It's
so
Michael Jackson.
Our demos had live orchestra. Like our demos, seriously. Like I had orchestras coming in playing on demos.
You had the orchestra playing on the demo.
Yeah, real talk.
Wow.
Yeah, I had orchestra on demos. Like 60. I had David Campbell, Beck's father. He did orchestra work on 2 records, and Jeremy Lubbock did a couple. It was just crazy. It was just it was nuts. But when we're doing specifically, we know Rock My World. We always get in like a kind of like a circle huddle, and we just come up with melodies, and we start with the melodies first. Mm. And the funny thing is, LaShawn, Big Shiz, he was singing this commercial, this old Wheaties commercial. It was an old Wheaties commercial with Michael Jordan. If I could be like mine.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, that's the verse.
My life could never be the same.
Yeah.
I just got chilled.
That's crazy.
And then Fred came up with the pre, and then the hook came from Nora. It was just this crazy. It just flowed. When it flowed, you know how it go. When it flows, it's just like, it just comes to life, and you're like, okay, yeah, this feels. I remember when we finished the demo. I still have the demo, like with LaShawn's demo. Literally got it with me. I couldn't stop listening to it. Even today, I still go back to the demo.
Because LaShawn...
Where's your phone? It's on your phone?
I still have it,
Pull it
bro.
up, RJ. Let's go.
I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if it wasn't on the phone, because I definitely got the He Wasn't Man Enough original demo.
We want to hear that as well.
It wasn't called He Wasn't Man Enough. And the hook was a completely different hook. The song was called I Don't Want Your Man. We'll get into that later, though.
Yeah.
We're going to get into it.
Yeah, we get into it.
But see, this is good, though, because what people didn't understand about the process is that it takes a village.
It takes a village.
But it takes the right village.
Yeah.
Because it's like the combination of the right people, engineers, producers, musicians, songwriters, all of that. And with the whole cast you lay down changed the game. Like it's that chemistry changed the game for how everyone was listening to music and how everyone created after that. But LaShawn, man, like LaShawn, I mean, because I've witnessed some of this. I've watched this magic myself, which is rare. But
I can't rest in peace. Bernard Bell too.
Yes,
Bernard Bell was part of that Michael
session. I used to read the credits. You know what I'm saying? I used to get the album and open up and read who all was in, what studio was recorded at, all that stuff. But I mean, I'm telling you,
it was family though. It was different. It was a bond. It was like, you know, when you're in the studio working together, you guys are sharing meals together like family.
Yeah.
You know, you become family, and so when I reflect back, I look at like just so many different moments, you know, outside of just being in the studio. You know, when you're just talking real talk, or you're going somewhere as a team, you know, and you're just having real life conversations, and we travel together on vacations and all those type of things, you know what I mean? And so, you know, that environment, you just, people don't understand, like, I look at it as like, it's not even like, it wasn't even hard to create. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably gonna work on a book one day, and my book will be called, it would be like, I Never Worked a Day in my life.
That's a great title for the book, Rodney.
Because it's just fun to me. It's a playground to me, and I'm just in the sandbox. And that's what it was for like us. Like, you know, we go in the studio, and it was just like fun. Like you already know, like, you know, the character and the fun humor that Shiz brought to 100% to the table. So everything was always light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you know, it was never so the most intense sessions probably would have been Michael, right? Because you just know you've made it now. You're like, okay, we made it to this is the one. Like, if we don't never have to do this or do this again, we gotta get this right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit more dialed in
and I get that
about it.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just like, yo, we just like, yo, let's go have fun.
Up next on We Sound Crazy.
I forget. So Michael had an apartment in New York, and I just woke up that morning. I was just like, you know what? Bump this. I got in my car, had my convertible, right? And I go to his apartment, and I call him. I say, yo, Michael. I said, look out your window.
Man.
Yeah, I'm at his apartment. I was like, come on, man, we're gonna go for a ride.
Yes.
He's like, huh? I was like, come on, man, we're going for a ride. And so he's like, okay, let me go tell Skip. Skip was the security guard. I was like, nah, no security guard, just you and I today.
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
Hey, besties.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
Like, it's a spiritual moment.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
What do you think you're doing, Kevin?
Was just gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
Like hearing voices?
Like your text-to-emoji ratio?
Oh man, the selfies.
Selfie, nailed it.
We all have warning signs that let us know that we're probably not okay to drive. Mine is pretending to be your subconscious.
Craig, come on man, let's split a ride home.
I forget. So Michael had an apartment in New York, and I just woke up that morning. I was just like, you know what? Bump this. I got in my car, had my convertible, right? And I go to his apartment, and I call him. I say, yo, Michael. I said, look out your window.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm at his apartment. I was like, come on, man, we're going to go for a ride.
Yes.
He's like, huh? I was like, come on, man, come on, we're going for a ride. And so he's like, okay, let me go tell Skip. Skip was the security guard. I was like, nah, no security guard, just you and I today. And I just wanted to take him for a ride in Manhattan.
You bold, Rodney. You bold, brother. You bold.
But I also felt like I had built that trust in him through our process where like I felt I could be real with him and tell him things like that. And he came down, got in the car, bro. That was the funnest day of his life. We literally was rolling down Manhattan. I'll never forget, that was the day that the Janet Jackson Black Street Ja Rule song came out, and they were played on Hot 97, and he was in the side of my car just going crazy. What? And people were just looking like, you know, people seeing Michael Jackson rolling in the convertible.
I just wonder, is this real? Is this really?
Yeah, it was. We had a couple moments like that, but that was such a surreal moment, but such a dope moment.
Oh, that's
crazy. So we mentioned LaShawn. I want to know, what was that first moment, project, song that you knew that the chemistry that you had with him was going to be history making?
I knew it from the first time I saw him.
Yeah.
I was about to work. I did a song with this kid, Jaffe Tejeda. Jaffe was one of the co-writers on The Boy's Mind, actually. And before I knew LaShawn Jaffe from New York, he was in the group of mine. I had this guy group called One Accord. And Jaffe was kind of like one of the main writers in that group. So we were on the pool table playing pool, and we wrote this song called "Don't Want to Be a Player" for Joe.
Yep.
And
hello.
I had to go to
You just
Joe.
dropped that out there like it went a big old hit.
I had to go to Michelle Williams, who was Joe's manager. We had to go record Joe at her house. And when we got up there, we were recording a song, and there's this dude just sitting on the floor, literally sitting on the floor on the wall, pressed up against the wall. Didn't know who he was, but we recording the song, and Joe's in the booth singing, and then LaShawn is like, yo, Joe, try this. And he would throw something out there.
Wow.
And then Joe's like, yeah, that's dope. And he would do it. And I was looking like, who is this? Like, he was way over there in the corner, like he wasn't at the center. He was kind of just in the back. But I knew, like, hearing him and hearing him and meeting him, and then we went to Checkers because Sean loved him some chicken fingers. We went to Checkers, and after we talked, I said to him, I said, "Yo, I'm leaving for LA next week. You should come with me."
Dang.
Wow.
And he was like, "Man, you playing?" I was like, "I'm serious. Tell your dad, we youngin', so like, tell your dad, call my dad. I'm serious." Next week, he came with his bags to my door, and we hopped to LA, and we never looked back. I knew it before.
What in the world?
Yeah, that gave me chills.
It is.
When I think about the discography that y'all created from that moment,
listen,
that's music history.
No, you literally, anytime you would hear that Rodney Jerkins had the first single on that person's album, you knew it was gonna go out of here.
You knew.
Like it. And I think we was intentional about that. Like, one thing that we always practice was, like, it makes no sense for us to really be on an album if we're not getting a single.
Yeah.
Like, we made it our business to make that part of the goal. Like, what is the purpose? Like, if we're gonna have the ninth cut, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we need the single, so so people can hear the sound.
Yeah.
So we really kind of like honed into that as part of the process.
That's crazy. So you work with so many people, Rodney, and I think about from all genres of music. Who would be your Mount Rushmore of music, all genres? Mount Rushmore.
As far as like artists or producers or artists. Okay, I mean, what is it? 4 now?
Mm-hmm. 4.
I mean, I go Michael Jackson as my 1, and then I counter that with Whitney Houston as my 2. My 3. Whew, that's the craziest question anybody ever asked me. I probably go to Prince as 3, and then I'm gonna throw you a little off on this one. It's just a personal. I'm a personal fan of this person a little bit more than most.
I find that surprised me. Go ahead.
I'll go to Marvin Winans as my 4.
That's awesome.
I go to Marvin Winans as my 4.
No, that's a great 4.
Like I go to him as my 4.
100%.
Now, if we had to go, if I had to go male, female, male, and go to another female, man, it's tough.
No, but it's your Mount Rushmore. I mean,
So Marvin, I leave it at Marvin because I'm just going by like. Even like I listen to those 4 all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm interested to know who's your Mount Rushmore producer.
That's what I was about to ask.
Okay, yeah. I mean, my 1 is definitely Quincy Jones.
Okay.
My 2 is Teddy Riley.
Yep.
Okay.
My 3 is my 3 would probably be Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And then my 4th, yikes. My 4th would be probably Gamble and Huff.
Ooh, that's a most solid list.
It's a close 4 with Gamble and Huff and Nile Rodgers.
Okay.
It's almost a tie.
I like you saying Nile Rodgers because I feel like everyone. I mean, he's iconic. He's been around for a long time, but you almost. When the producer conversation comes out, people don't.
Never comes up.
He never comes up.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's today.
Yo, the crazy pick of the week is like our song.
Absolutely.
Our pick of the week.
This is a big deal.
We vouching for this one.
Yes. Yeah, man.
And I think we got a good one this week.
To the bed, to the busy. Oh, look at this. Breakdown. Don't you know you feel much stronger than that? Let it go. I got you in the back. If you fall, then I'll carry you on my back. This is life, this is us, this is love. Deep inside,
coming up next on We Sound Crazy.
What I love about Whitney was her spirit, bro. Like, you know, it was all church.
Yeah.
Everything was church for her. In fact, she even called me at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning. She was like, I want to go to church today. I'm going to go to your daddy's church. And I was like,
in Jersey?
Okay, my daddy's church is like 2 hours and 45 minutes from Mendham, New Jersey. We're in South Jersey, in Pleasantville. She said, I'm on my way.
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
Hey, besties.
What is a bestie?
I like you.
She's fun.
It's about to be a good time.
She's always looking out for you.
Since you're my bestie, I will handle it for you.
She makes you think.
Here to uplift and empower.
She's always encouraging.
You are that girl.
Chelsea Edwards, your bestie in daytime.
Like it's a spiritual moment.
Chatting with Chelsea. New episodes weekdays at 5:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't it alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
When I was 16 years old, I only really, when they said, who you want to work with? It was Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. And it was no one else. It was Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. And I got to Whitney Houston first by being turned down by Clive Davis when I was 18 years old. I got a meeting with Clive Davis.
Them Clive meetings be brutal, boy.
Oh, man, I had this song that I believed in so much for her. And I played for him, and he's like, this is like the worst song I've ever heard, Rodney. Like my first opening meeting. And I was just like, yo, you got to do better. This is she's the greatest singer of all time.
Wow.
And I'm like,
he would hurt your feelings in that
I'm
meetings.
like, yo, I was like, in the moment, I was like, I felt so, he broke me so down, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, yo, I'm looking at Brian Jackson. He was my publisher. We went together. I was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I believed in it. And then I left his office, and this is how he left me, though. He said, try again and come back and see me again.
Yep.
So that let me know, like, okay, the door's still open.
It's still open.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He knows you're dope. He's pushing you.
Yeah, so, okay, and this is pre-everything. So this is Mary J. Blige, pre-Monica, pre-Brand. This is pre-all of that.
Good Lord.
You know what I'm saying? This is all pre-all of that. So then now I got all of these different songs come out later. Now I'm in business with Clive. Right now we got the Angel of Mine together. We got the Boy's Mind together. So now, you got anything for Whitney? You know? So then we go to lab and I cook up It's Not Right. Tony Estes, the demo was so dope.
Shout out Tony, man.
If I Told You That was actually the demo for Whitney and Michael. And like the original demo, I had this kid from
That
Jersey.
makes so much sense.
Oh yeah, I got the original demo.
If I told you that.
Yeah. And it was like this dude who tried to sound like Michael on the demo. So when I played it for Clive and Keith Napster, everybody, they were blown away.
Yeah.
And so we got in with Whitney. And Whitney was like, what I love about Whitney was her spirit, bro. Like, you know, it was all church.
Yeah.
Everything was church for her. In fact, she even called me at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning. She was like, I want to go to church today. I'm going to go to your daddy's church. And I was like,
in Jersey?
Okay, my daddy's church is like 2 hours and 45 minutes from Mendham, New Jersey. We're in South Jersey, in Pleasantville. She said, I'm on my way. Give me the address, huh? Gave her the address, and sure enough, she showed up. And she comes to church, and there's like 50 people in the church. And the crazy thing about it was the best moment ever. She calls me over to her. I go and she goes, tell your dad I want to sing.
Crazy.
And I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yes. It's like, Dad, when do you want to sing?
By the way,
it's Whitney Houston singing in front of 50 people
It's
at
Whitney
the church,
Houston.
bro.
That's crazy.
And hold on, so and I had to tell you guys this story because now we get back to Michael a little bit through this. So Whitney, after working with her, we have success or whatever. We got a great relationship. In fact, I did my first writing camp at her. I rented her guest house studio, and I did my first production writing camp at that house. Whitney says, I want to honor you. I want you to come to my foundation event. I want to honor you and Shakespeare as producer of the year. Because me and Shakespeare was battling heavy. He come with bills.
Right,
I'm coming with Say My Name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We going at it. And so she says, I want to honor you, right? I said, cool. Before she said that, like a month ago, I had played Michael Jackson in pool. I was working on Michael's project. We had played pool, and Michael beat me. And we bet like 30, 40, I can't even remember how many DVDs. And after we finished, it was literally like 11:30 at night on a Friday night. I was like, oh man, I scratched on the 8-ball. I'm like, all right, he goes, no, we gotta go get the DVDs now. So we all had, me, Harvey, Michael, we get into like the van and go to Town Square Virgin store.
That big one right there used to be on Times Square, yeah.
And Mike has a disguise on, we go in there and literally start shopping for DVDs. Right? So Pete.
Yo, you know how crazy this Michael Jackson was at Times Square Virgin Megastore?
And some girl actually recognized me through the disguise, which was crazy. It was crazy. Like it was wild. So
that's crazy.
So but watch y'all get to Whitney now. So the next time I play Michael in pool, here's the bet on my side. Whitney's having her foundation event. You know, Mike don't like to go nowhere, but I'm always trying to get him out. Like I said, if I win, you got to go with me to the event. So okay, so he took the bet. He took the bet on. I beat him.
Oh,
right.
He's gonna make sure I win this one.
But check this out. Check this out. That's how crazy it was. After I beat him, I was like, "You don't got to go," because I know he don't really want to go. So I'm like, "You don't got to go." He said, "What's the date?" Like it's November 4th. Like he's like, "All right, we ain't talk about it at all. We just working." Literally the day before the event, he goes, "So what time do we have to leave to go to the event tomorrow?" I was like, word, you coming? He's like, yeah, you won the bet.
Who else would people be surprised to know that you're friends with that? Because you got a lot of important people in that Rolodex.
I got a cool Rolodex, yeah.
You got a cool Rolodex.
I got a cool, I think over time, like some of the, before Kobe died, we were just becoming real cool. It was funny because I used to go to games all the time, right? You know how you go to as a fan of basketball. Yeah. Whoever the best player is, sometimes he'll go and dap up the people if you know him. Yeah. I never knew Kobe, right? But when I go to game, I'll be like, "Yo, Kobe!" Dude never give me five or nothing. Never look.
I don't know him.
So it became this thing. Honestly, it became this thing where I started not liking him. Like I don't mess with Kobe. People talk about I don't mess with Kobe because I felt like he was always like dissing me. Yeah. Because I was constantly giving him like props and he wasn't giving me no type of nothing. All the games I'm like, yo, Kobe, he trash. He trash like that. That's how I felt, right? Yeah. And then craziest thing happened. This is last season. I go to a game, the Michael Jackson Bad documentary that Spike Lee did. Yeah. I'm in it, and so is Kobe. All right? Kobe, he must have watched the documentary, I'm sure, a few times. In the middle of the game, he points at me in the middle of the game, and he's like, "Yo, Rod." And I'm looking at the person next to me, like, he's talking to you. He's like, nah, he's talking to you. He's like, "Yo, we gotta get together." Like that, in the middle of the game. Wow. Bro, timeout happens. He comes all the way over to me. Right, not far. I'm at the end of the Laker bench, but he comes over to me and he goes, "Yo, man, we gotta share stories, bro. We gotta do something together. We gotta talk about Michael and that. We gotta share stories." So I'm like, "Yeah, bro. Like this is fire. Let's bet." Right, the game's still going on. Hold on. The end of the game, he ain't nowhere to be found. He gone
out.
So I'm like, dang. Then I get a call like 1 o'clock in the morning from Metal World Peace, who I'm cool with. He's like, "Yo, Kobe wants your numbers. Is it cool to give it to him?" I'm like, yeah.
Heck yeah.
And he calls me. He's like, "Yo, come up to dinner. Come let's go to dinner. Come up to Newport Beach." So I go to Newport Beach and we go to dinner and we started sharing, like, he had some amazing stories that was blowing my mind away. And we was just talking about a lot of Michael, because he knew Michael as well, and Michael inspired his career in a whole different way. It was just crazy. And he played the game in 2009 against the Phoenix Suns playoff game. He said he played it in the tempo of Beethoven's Fifth. That's what Kobe told me.
He played the game.
He played that game
in the tempo of Beethoven's Fifth Symphony.
Yeah, that's what he told me. I was like, okay.
That's levels and levels of genius.
But the fact that I, you know, of course I was devastated because we were just building our relationship. We were talking about doing he wanted me to score. He was showing me his projects he was working on because he was really getting into like some really cool
film stuff,
real cool stuff, like out of this world stuff. And so he wanted me to work on the music for some stuff. So we were just like building that relationship, talking a lot, and then, you know, what happened. So yeah,
man.
But yeah, I think one of my best friends is like an odd relationship would be Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson
he's like one of my best friends. Like seriously, really like our family and his family, like we spend time for his birthday, we spend time with him, and we just have a really unique relationship because no one would ever expect it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we come from two different worlds, but I think that's what makes it so unique.
And genuine.
Yeah, it's just real genuine. Yeah, and we just like, he's super real with it. Like with me especially, like he just says what's on his mind. You know what I mean? You be a little scared sometimes. He goes like Tyson. You like, hey Rodney, so you know what I was thinking, you know, when you
Coming up on We Sound Crazy.
I could hear what was playing through the walls because she was in the. I didn't meet her yet. She was in the studio, but I could hear her coming through the door. And everybody that was playing stuff, I was like, I'm like literally. I'm literally like, you know, 19, 20 years old. I'm like, I'm body that. I love it.
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
As we work to get through these times together, you may not be thinking about blood donation, but blood is needed to save the lives of people who are sick with a range of illnesses. It's easy and safe to give. If you are in good health, please donate. We need heroes now. Visit redcrossblood.org to schedule an appointment.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
All right, let's get into it. All right, because like,
what are we getting into?
There's just a lot of things to cover here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking about, let's say Mary J. Blige, Share My World album, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that's like the album that kind of like changed the game?
It was it for me. It really was. I had a single that was popping regionally. It was Gina Thompson, The Things You Do.
Yeah.
The Things You Do.
Missy Elliott.
That was made more than regional because
I was not regional. Yeah.
We bumped that too.
For me, it was regional because it was like in that moment I felt like I owned New Jersey and New York.
Yeah.
Right, because that's where we're from. That's where she was from. And they were playing it nonstop. So for me, I was like, "Yo, now we here."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? that record was not only like, it was killing the clubs. So they was like, yo, in order for you to get on radio, you had to kill the clubs first.
So that was a TikTok back in the day.
Exactly.
The original TikTok was the club.
Exactly.
Yep.
So this record is killing the clubs. I'm down at Teddy Riley's. I'm in Virginia Beach.
Oh, VA. I'm sorry, just
VA, baby, VA. I'm in Virginia Beach with Teddy and working on some stuff, and I get a call from Hank Shockley out the blue. And he was like, yo, we're having this listening party on Monday night at Quad Studios with just producers and Mary J. Blige, and she wants you to come. And I'm like, huh? What you mean she want me to come? Because I'm not anybody.
And by the way, being from New York, New Jersey, that's a crazy.
Yeah.
And Mary was the queen.
Exactly. So. And so he was like, she loves the Gina Thompson record. And so she told me to find out who did it.
Wow.
And so I go to Teddy and I'm like, yo, Teddy, I just got a call. Can I go to New York today or whatever? To Jersey today. It was a Sunday. I remember everything about it. This moment changed my life. I go home that day, that night, in my dad's basement. I did the track to I Can Love You, which was on Share My World. I did the Share My World track. I did the I Can't Get You Off My Mind track. Me and my brother did the Searching track. I did the interlude, the Thank You. This is all that night, that Sunday night, because I was preparing for the meeting that's tomorrow night.
That's crazy.
Right?
Yeah,
so I did it
Sounds familiar, right?
I did it all in night, locked myself in the basement and just...
That's how it got to be when you're hungry.
Right? So the next night, I get on the bus, New Jersey Transit, 2.5 hours. I got my DAT tape of all the tracks that I did the previous night. Mary has, when you walk in the lounge, producers are all lined up, sitting down on the floor. Some I knew, some I didn't know. Like I knew Malik Pendleton at the time he was there. So they were all lined up. I could hear what was playing through the walls because she was in the. I didn't meet her yet. She was in the studio, but I could hear it coming through the door. And everybody that was playing stuff, I was like, oh, I'm like literally like 19, 20 years old. I'm like, I'm body that. I love it.
Really? Yeah. He's like, I got this.
And all those producers that were there knows this factually. Man. Like they whoever was there, they know this factually. I was sitting on the side, and I was like, in my mind, I was literally had my hand like this, and I was just like listening through the door, like you know what I mean? And I was like, and I could see her through the glass of the door. Yeah. I could see her through the glass, and I could see her kind of vibing like this. Like she's listening to the music and she's vibing. And on my mind, I'm just like, okay, wait till my number get called. When my number got called, bro, I went in there. First thing she said, so, oh my gosh, I didn't know you were so young. She goes, I love it. I was like, what? Boom, dong, 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 dong. And she just went like, I couldn't get to the second track because she kept running it back.
Yeah. I'm done.
I literally got chills.
Because that record is that crazy. Yeah, I feel it.
And I'm hit. So I'm hit. Now I'm in the zone. She played like 3-4 times. Then we finally, we get into the zone and she's going. Next thing you know, I see her whisper in Hank Shockley's ear. I see her whisper in his ear. And all I know is 5 minutes later, he cleared everybody else.
You all can go. It's been a wonderful day.
And then all I know is I was supposed to go back home and she said, you're staying in New York. They got me a hotel and we went the next day. We wrote I Can Love You. Me and her and her sister. We did all these records on Share My World. Those next 3 to 4 days.
Crazy.
We did them.
People know Mary be writing too. That's
that was an entry to writing.
Wow.
So she's like, I really need you to help me with my confidence. Because before it was like Faith wrote joints, Kelly Pryor, all these different people. Yeah. So this was Share My World was her writing. It was her and her sister. All of it.
What a song.
Yeah.
What a song.
Yeah. And then we even had another song that I played that ended up on the Money Talk soundtrack. We did a remake of A Dream.
I did
that track that night too.
What?
So, yeah. So it was a moment. And that for me changed everything.
You mentioned Say My Name earlier. I've always wondered, of course the song was recorded with the original members. What went through your head when, like, did you get word that the group members had changed before? Because I know that single.
The video.
It was like the third single.
I think the video was a different group than when we recorded. That's how fast.
But did you know that, or did you see the video just like everybody?
No, I was at the video shoot, so yeah. So it was just like, nah. I mean, when we did it, we didn't think the group was. We thought it was gonna be the same group, and then it kind of switched. I think mid singles, like second single or something. About the Bugaboo, they kind of switched up, and we were actually blessed that it was a single. Because the label didn't want to put out a third single.
Say My Name?
What? Yeah, the third, they had already, so you gotta remember, Destiny's Child was only on their second album. So they had already made their money back from Bills, and you know, Bugaboo was got a brick. So you got this big record like Bills, and that did well, and the Bugaboo came back and they knew well, they were ready to just cut it off. Like, and with some conversations that happened internally with Tommy Mottola and Donnie Einer, we finally got it to be the third single. And it became the record that took them from, I think, 2-something million to 9 million.
My dude said, Darkchild, doom, 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 say my name.
What do you remember about that session, though? Destiny's Child, like, recording?
I was working with the Spice Girls in London, actually. And I just finished working with them, and they took me to this club, and I heard these really wild rhythms being played by a DJ. It was considered garage two-step music over there. And I was inspired by it. I was like, yo, I'm gonna be the first one to bring that sound to America. So I came back to the studio. My first session was with Destiny's Child. And when I got to the studio, no one was there. It was just literally me, the engineer, and LaShawn. And LaShawn was on the phone arguing with his baby's mother at the time. And I had this really wild two-step beat going on in the other room. And he was on the phone, and they were just going at it. And this was kind of normal, by the way. So like another day of this, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Come on. And he said, hey, who's that? He said this. He said, who's that? And then he goes, say my name then. Say my name. And I was like,
that's something.
That's his song.
That's something. I work in titles and phrases and stuff, right? And then I was like, hang up the phone. Like, so finally go in the room and work on this record, Say My Name, and the funny thing is the girls wasn't feeling it because Say My Name, in their defense, the track was horrible. The original track to Say My Name, of my interpretation of what two-step music was horrible. It wasn't authentic. It was all over the place. It was sloppy, but we had a great song. If you listen to Say My Name, it's an undone song. If you listen to Say My Name right now, you'll notice there's a breakdown. And I feel that I'm known for bridges. I have bridges in all my songs. Say My Name, that breakdown part where I'm talking and Beyonce's doing that riff was an ad-lib that I took from the end of the song and flew it back because we had no bridge, we had no breakdown because we never got a chance to finish it. Because the girls was like just okay with the song. Then the day of the mix with John Marie, I went in and we go to mix the record, and I was like, yo, let me just hear a cappella real quick. So he pulled it up a cappella, and I said, scrap all the music. I'm doing it over.
At the mix?
At the mix.
Crazy.
And I redid everything to what you hear today. And that was it.
I know you're glad you did that.
Yeah, I'm one of those 7 million people that bought that album because of that single. Like, I liked the two singles before, but Say My Name pushed it.
Say My Name, arguably, I feel like arguably maybe my biggest record. Like, and when I say my biggest record, not in terms of sales or chart position, in terms of popularity, everywhere I go,
people know Say My Name.
People know Say My Name. It's crazy. All around the world, Say My Name, they know that record. I had Steve Nash, the basketball player, come up to me one time. I was like, yo, Say My Name is my favorite record. It's like, it's just wild.
It is that. It's that universal.
Yeah, it's really.
If we're being honest, like it's
good to know you'll always have a staple of a song in a legendary artist's career. Like Beyonce's a legend now. And that song will always. She just performed it. Sorry. She just performed it. She's performing it now on her tour. So it's always part of the act, right? It's always going to be there. This is what's just crazy.
So you were able to get Renaissance tickets?
I doubt it.
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
I want to go around the room. I want to know everybody's favorite Rodney Jerkins record.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Ooh. Starting with You Feel.
Starting with Billionaire.
Where you going, boy?
Man, it's hard because Say My Name is one of my favorites, but...
After the break on We Sound Crazy.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey,
stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Ready to lose track of time the best way possible?
Rolling!
From the funniest videos to the wildest things online, we do the scrolling so you don't have to.
It's Usher. He had that synthetic hair melting. You hear me? Why y'all talking about that lady hair like that? Ain't he alone?
Catch us every weeknight, 7 p.m. Central on Fox Soul.
Louder for the people in the back.
Hey, it's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and The Nightcap is the late night show where no topic is off limits. Join me as we dive into the wild world of relationships, sex, and everything in between. From hilarious dating disasters to steamy secrets, you know we've got it all. We've got celebrity guests, expert advice, and a cocktail in hand. The Nightcap is your guilty pleasure. So grab your drink and tune in because the best stories start after dark.
The Nightcap. New episodes weeknights at 10:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
I wonder if you know that I want the best for you. But how long will you fight solo? I wonder if you know that we can get help. Not wondering anymore. Love, your mind.
I want to go around the room. I want to know everybody's favorite Rodney Jerkins record.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Ooh. Starting with you, Phil.
Starting with Phillionaire.
Where you going, boy?
Man, it's hard because Say My Name is one of my favorites, but I Can Love You, Mary J. Blige.
Timon, what you got?
See, I'm a deep cuts guy. So I was just telling Phil, I was listening to Beverly, You Came Along.
Wow.
Yeah, he just sent me the album.
Yes.
Wow.
But that's not my favorite, though. My favorite probably...
Thank you. See, it was my favorite either.
But
He's like, but I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know.
It's one of my favorites. I've been playing it like it's new. But
that's great.
Probably my favorite Rodney Jerkins record, Can We, from Full Moon. Track 8.
Can we?
And the way it flows into What About Us? Track 9.
Can we?
Like, and let me just say this before we go.
Can We has an accident that happens. If you listen to Can We, I'll give you a little secret. You listen to Can We, and at the end of it, you're gonna hear the mic stand fell.
See, now I gotta go
But
back.
the mic stand fell in a rhythmic fashion, so I kept it.
Crazy.
That's genius. I mean,
Because that was the album that got erased, right? Was that Full Moon was the album that...
Yeah, didn't it get erased?
Not that it got erased, is that...
It's like an urban legend, right? Urban myth.
It did not get erased. We mixed the whole album at the studio in Philadelphia. And at that time, I had this CL 500 Mercedes that had the most amazing sound system in it. And I felt like if I got my mixes right in that car,
right.
It was right.
Yeah.
And so we finished. We were in Philadelphia mixing the records. We about to leave town, and I'm driving back home to Jersey to listen to the whole album in its entirety. And I'm listening to the whole album. And I get to my house, and I called Dexter Simmons up, my engineer, and I said, "The mixes ain't right, bro." And he go, "What?" I go, "That ain't right, man. We got to do this. We got to do this all over." He's like, "What are you talking?" He's like, I said, "It's not translating right. It's not sounding right in my car." And I called Craig Kalman. I said, Craig was like, "Yo, we just spent like $80,000. I was like, "Craig, we got to do it again." He's like, I said, "We got to go." And you know, part of it is where it was done at, right? No, you know, I did a lot of live orchestra stuff. I did a lot of production over at the studio in Philadelphia, but I wasn't really mixing there. And I was like, "Yo, we got to go back to Miami. We got to go back to Miami. There's a room there that I was in love with." So Craig finally said yes, and then we went to Miami and we mixed it over, the whole project.
Wow. So see, Urban Legend said that the album was erased or something crazy.
It was mixed over.
Yeah,
again.
mixed over.
Yeah.
So your favorite Darkchild
My favorite Darkchild production would have to be a Brandy cut for sure. It's between Put That on Everything.
Nice.
Or I Thought, which you played earlier from Full Moon.
Do you know where Put That On Everything was inspired from? That'd be a better question for me to ask you.
Yeah, I don't. You
Put
tell
That
me.
On Everything was inspired by a song called "I Am Here" by Commission.
Interesting. Phil, pull up "I Am Here" by Commission, because that's awesome. That's a
musically, I was listening to "I Am Here" and I was like, that'd be nice if Brandy did something in like this type of man.
All right, learn something new here today, everybody.
Chuck, what's your favorite Darkchild production?
Easy. Invincible.
That's Janet Jackson's favorite song, by the way.
Which one?
I Put That On Everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine is Invincible by Michael Jackson. I learned so much from the production at the end of the record, what you was doing with them chords. Dun, 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 dun. That was incredible. That blew my mind. It changed my life.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you another one for you.
Okay.
Quick. So, if you play, you got "Rock My World" up. Do you have the with the intro with the Chris Tucker intro?
She is banging.
So
I can get that girl.
If you could just play the first 3 seconds of that intro and then stop it. If you can do that, it would be something for Chuck to.
Yeah,
to
come
realize.
on. Teach me.
Stop. Where's that from?
I don't even know.
Invincible.
Really?
That's the hook.
Really?
Why ain't she feeling me?
Oh,
wow.
So that's what he was doing?
Yeah, so when we went to Miami and I had them do the interlude together in the booth, and we had just played Invincible.
Okay.
And Chris was loving it.
Yeah.
So he was just coming out of hearing that. It wasn't meant, the interlude wasn't meant for Rock My World. It was just interlude.
That's Invincible.
So he was coming out of hearing that melody and he kept on singing it. So and we just put it for Rock My World.
As a music producer, I have to just say it. You know what I'm saying?
Say
like, you are one of the greatest music producers ever. And I feel...
So G-O-A-T, not G-O-T-E.
No, G-O-A-T, the greatest of all time.
Ever. And I mean that in a real way. You know, I know you personally, but besides that, like, you changed my life in the music production field, man. Like, the inspiration is endless, so... I appreciate you, man.
I would tell you this. You know, if you're not striving to be great, then why do it?
Why do it?
You know what I'm saying? So like we just keep going, bro. You just gotta keep. A lot of times, you know, you don't let the world put a time limit on what God is doing with you. You know what I mean? Just keep going and keep perfecting your craft. Keep getting better. Keep studying. Find new things to be motivated by, and keep going, man.
Yes, sir.
Be great.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Be great.
That.
You can't. Good is already done. When God created everything, He said it's good. So it's already,
I've already covered good,
that's
y'all.
Good is, you already covered
100%. I love that.
Good. So the next elevation of that is great. So.
Man, I love that.
That's good.
I love that.
Be great.
The winner this week, that's the Roll Black Excellence Award. Rodney, Darkchild.
Darkchild. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna do it.
You know what is crazy though is the fact that Burna Boy.
Yeah.
And now he's about to do it again, bro. His new single, he sampled "Sitting on Top of the World," and it's crazy.
Ha.
And it's crazy.
You done found a formula with them Rodney records.
I'm like, yo, just send them to the studio.
Come through, I got you.
At this point,
I got you. Come through.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's gonna be fire.
No, when you hear it, yo, it's
basically the Rodney Jerkins catalog don't stop.
It don't stop.
We in 2023, and it's still new number one, still new hits. They're discovering the old ones and making new ones. So that's a career.
Keep going.
Rodney, while you're here, this is, I guess, the time where I actually I got to pick a bone with you because I was looking through my publishing statements, and I remember being around, like, with Rock My World and Say My Name. But somehow I didn't see my portion.
No credits?
I didn't see it. My portion.
Not my portion. Your portion.
So I just want to understand who I need to talk to today.
Phil was definitely that dude with to play the church. He definitely had the offering plate. Phil definitely was the one, the deacons going around with the offering plate.
You know what, Short, if you say my portion.
My portion.
So,
yeah, portion.
We're going to make sure you get your portion next time, right?
Yeah.
Because Phil claims he can sing like Luther Vandross, so maybe uh-oh is key.
Yeah.
Rodney, I mean, if you knew for me to sing, if you knew that I sung, who would you think I sound like? Luther, right? Would that feels
not a little, if maybe more Peebo than Luther.
See, we said Donnell Jones.
nice.
People was very nice.
People was nice.
People was sing.
People that look like they was,
So it's a little more people.
It's okay.
It's all right. People.
I definitely take Peebo over Donnell.
Some of that light skin R&B.
Donnell was smooth though. He was
smooth. He said Tony Terry.
Not with you.
You see what I'm saying? Like you can see him crooning. Smash. Yo, Rodney, first of all, anytime you're in Nashville, you got to come through.
Yes, sir.
You know we are now because there's so much we weren't even able to cover because you got such a big.
We didn't hit it
man.
There's so much to talk about, and we also want the advice and the insight from you that people need to hear.
Yes, absolutely.
So
I'm down. Y'all know that whenever I'm here, and let's get it.
For you're making history, but continue to make history. When you hear, you know where to find us.
Yes, sir.
Visit Music City as well.
Shout out Music. Yeah. Our people's over there. Visit Music City and also on all platforms at We Sound Crazy and WeSoundCrazy.com.
Yeah.
And go and dig up that Rodney catalog. Yeah. It's going to take you a couple years to get through all the songs.
You know what?
But start now.
I think I have a playlist of like maybe 200 plus songs of Rodney Jerkins.
I think you should share that.
I'm going to post that on my IG.
Simone's going to share the music so you can get into it. You wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Probably more than that, but
if you don't know, you're about to realize that this is the soundtrack of your life.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. Thank you, Rodney Jerkins, my brother.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. We sound crazy. Y'all sound crazy.
My sound is good.
Next time, y'all.
Talking about peace.
We sound crazy.
I'm Isaiah Carey, here to shake things up with the stories that hit hard and matter most. Here on The Factor, we cover news with grit and authenticity. We challenge the status quo and get down to real talk and bold discussions. Join us as we amplify the voices that disrupt, inspire, and lead the charge for change. Your story is power, and we're here to unleash it.
The Isaiah Factor Uncensored. New episodes weeknights at 9:30 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
Well, on Fox Face Off, we tell the raw, unadulterated truth.
Fox Soul Face Off.
We are given the platform here with no fear.
Always comes out swinging.
We should be saying, hey, stop shooting and killing people.
Nothing held back.
They wanted black hip-hop moguls and artists to continue the feud.
No punches pulled.
And shut the hell up. You interrupt me all the time.
Tune into the show where opinions collide. Fox Soul Face Off. New episodes weeknights at 9 or stream anytime on Fox Soul.
You won't believe what Ja Rule used to do back in the day, and his wife had no clue. Also, did Pretty V lie her way to stardom?
Plus, guess which gangster rapper was Selena Gomez's childhood crush? And what did Michael Jackson want Diana Ross to do after he died? We'll tell you all that and a whole lot more.
Welcome to Side Dish. Not what did Michael want Diana to do?
Yo, that is crazy. Like when you you know you're gonna outlive, you won't live as long as an older person.
Right.
And you'd be like, hey, but we'll tell you about that story in a little bit, man. First and foremost, hey, what's up, y'all? Here at Side Dish, we're more than an appetizer when it comes to pop culture and fun. Me and my man Tanner, we the whole meal.
The whole meal. Hope you're hungry, folks. Make sure to like and subscribe to Side Dish on the Fox Soul YouTube page so you can never miss the fun. We got a lot going on there. Be sure to stay linked in there.
Yo, man, and also big shout out to the people behind the wall.